Bobby Jones, cause I'm the ball. Call in, let me hear your thoughts. Crush, Jack, yeah, black on.
Woo, it's that time. Time for the dopest sports show on radio to invade your airwaves. It's the Crush. Tune in live right here on the Sensation Station Network and also broadcasting on WBLZSports.com. I am your humble co-host, E. Glaze. And with me as always, it's that guy, Maceo Hurd. What's happening, Hurd?
Hey, brother, what's happening?
Hey, man, Wednesday, Recruiting 101.
Mm-hmm.
You know how we do it.
Mm-hmm.
1 week ago today, we was in a sweatbox, but the air conditioning seems to work today.
See, when you complain,
What they say, squeaky wheel gets the oil, baby.
when you act like the diva that you are, you get stuff to go your way.
No, we got out some air, man. We got a great show for you guys today. It's Recruiting 101 as usual, as our curly haired friend gets herself over there. And
What a crybaby. I'm talking about me.
Oh, yeah.
No, not you. I'm talking about me. I'm the one who acted like a little girl about it. So,
I'm glad you acted like a
well, no doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt.
It's gonna be me or you.
We got buckets in here today. Whoa, we got buckets in the building.
Somebody who probably averaged more points than me in church league.
Buckets in the building.
I got buckets. I can't wait to tell them my bucket story.
You got some?
Boy, I got buckets out here in the streets, baby. I like the 21 champ. We'll talk about that later. We'll talk about it later.
You didn't cheat, did you? When you get like 19 and start doing some things, did you? No, we keep going. Hey, so tell me what we got on deck for today, man.
Man, we got so much to talk about, man. The Division II Player of the Year is in the building. And then we have a young lady who's going to come through. She's getting an award tonight, but she will come through, Q Morrison.
Okay.
She's headed to UGA.
All right.
Multiple state champion. All-American, all that good stuff, man. We're going to get a chance to have these athletes tell us their process. Because, again, every story is different.
And I want y'all to pay attention to both processes.
Right.
You're going to hear one, how perseverance is one.
One, right.
And the other one you're going to hear being big time all over the is it four-time state champ?
Four-time state champion.
Ooh.
Now, how big is that phone right there? Oh, it's the case.
That's a big case, boy. There ain't nothing on that phone, boy.
What's that, the iPhone 12?
It's the iPod/phone in the one.
That boy walking around with an iPad on his hip. It's all good, though.
Man. What else we got? We got some interesting topics as well. You know, Wendy, you got your wisdom for us today?
Of course I do.
You got it?
Of course.
All right.
That she wearing her headphones kind of funny.
I am. It keeps sliding forward. I got to the chair.
Oh, okay. All right, no doubt.
How you doing today, Wendy?
I'm good today.
I see a little ritual you got with soccer team. I see you.
What?
Yeah,
Did you see him? Did you see him with the bowling?
I see you with the bowling.
Oh, so I thought y'all were rowing a boat.
They rowed the boat, but then after that, they did like they were bowling, and they all fell.
Oh.
You gotta watch it.
They got multiple, man.
I saw it.
We got a yellow card for doing that row the boat celebration. During the game, 4 of them got on the ground and started rowing.
I couldn't figure out what was going on.
Story.
Okay.
Yeah, y'all take celebration to another level, boy.
But that's what they do in soccer, though.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? So,
you know,
I was trying to figure out why we got a card for that.
Was there any explanation?
Because y'all down in South Fulton
We're doing
County.
too much.
Yeah.
Y'all down in South Fulton County with that stuff.
You already know.
We ain't got time for all that. They were like, yellow. He just wanted to do that yellow card. That's what it was. He ain't did it anymore.
Penalize them folks.
Hey, man. Man, boy, it's Wednesday. Recruit 101. Also, man, I need y'all to help. As I told y'all, we got a few minutes, Maceo, today. This lady reached out to the Crush page on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
She said she needs just a little help, man. And I told her we'll talk about a story. Won't mention no names.
Okay.
I told her I talked to my peoples on the show today. So we'll bring it up, talk about it a little bit.
No doubt.
And that's what we do, man.
No doubt.
That's what we do. Are you stretching or is that a sign? Where is that? Where you pointing it to?
That way.
We'll be right back.
Uncle Dan?
Mom? Dad?
If you store your guns properly, so not just anyone can get to them.
I'll feel safer when I'm playing outside. Safer when walking home.
Safer when my friends come over. As your neighbor, I'll feel safer.
As a school teacher, I'll feel safer.
we'll all feel safer.
Your family, friends, and neighbors are all counting on you. If you own a gun, you have a full-time responsibility. When you aren't using it, be sure it can't get into the hands of curious children, troubled teenagers, a thief, or anyone else who might misuse it. Remember, always, lock it up. For more information on firearm storage safety, visit ncpc.org. This message brought to you by the National Crime Prevention Council, the Bureau of Justice Assistance, and the Ad Council.
When I grow up, I want to be a new pair of blue jeans.
When I grow up, I want to be a kid's first computer.
I want to be a warm place on a cold
I want to be a football
I want to be
stadium.
a bike that races around the country.
I want to be a bench on a forest trail.
When I grow up, I don't want to be a piece of garbage. And if you recycle me, I won't be.
Give your garbage another life. Recycle. Learn how at iwanttoberecycled.org. Brought to you by Keep America Beautiful and the Ad Council.
Listen, as a hiring manager, I've got to tell you, the best job candidate isn't always the typical candidate. Sometimes they're a grad of life.
Meet the grads of life. Young adults of unique determination and experience. An ideal fit for your company in an entry-level position, internship, or mentorship. They might not have every qualification you typically look for, but they're exactly who your company needs.
Sometimes the best candidates aren't the ones you're used to.
Go to gradsoflife.org to learn how to find, cultivate, and train this great pool of untapped talent. Brought to you by the Ad Council and gradsoflife.org.
I am an American soldier. I'm a warrior and a member of a team.
I serve the people of the United States and live the Army values.
I will always place finish first.
I will never accept defeat.
I will never accept defeat.
I will never quit.
I will never leave a fallen comrade.
I am disciplined.
I am disciplined.
Physically and mentally tough.
Trained and proficient in my warrior tasks and drills.
I always maintain my arms, my equipment, and myself.
I am an expert and I am a professional.
I stand ready to deploy, engage, and destroy the
enemies of the United States of America in close combat.
I am a guardian of freedom and the American way of life.
I am an American soldier.
I am an American soldier.
I am an American soldier.
There's strong, and there's Army strong. See what it takes at GoArmy.com.
This is Bobby Yoller from the Ohio State. I'm kicking it with the Crush on Sensation Station Network.
Hot topics.
We're going to them hot topics brought to you by Dr. Kevin Dance. If your smile isn't becoming to you, you should be coming to us. Dr. Kevin Dance has been practicing dentistry for 16 years. The beautiful Southwest Atlanta's office is located 3752 Cascade Road, Suite 190. Complete family dentistry, everything you need in one office. Call and make an appointment, 678-836-2118. 678-836-2118. Before we jump into the hot topic, Maceo, we got a phone call, sir.
Hey, caller, what you crushing on?
Hey, Maceo Glaze, I'm crushing on the show.
What's going on, brother?
Not much. I was listening in on the TuneIn app. I just heard just the music playing and all.
Hey, man, I get Lee on that, man. She ain't no telling what she doing back there behind the board.
We'll check what
she the producer. Anything technical, it's on her.
We'll talk to her about that.
She killed the intro, but I ain't hear no words. But
yeah, we'll talk to her, Mike. Maybe she done pushed the wrong button back there or something. We'll get on the mic.
We got producers.
Man. All right, there.
Hey, Mike, shout out to Georgia Tech, too, making it to the finals, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Y'all NIT, baby. So we see y'all, man.
Oh, thank you.
We see y'all, man. Thank you, Mike.
All right, then.
All right. What number did he call us at, Maceo?
Man, Mike called the show at 678-613-5857.
All I know is our people listen to every opportunity.
Any medium.
We
not hard to find.
What we got, Mace?
So our hot topic today, Kirby Smart, he was talking at the Athens Touchdown Club, and he had these interesting words to say about recruiting. He says evaluations, not stars, is the most important part of recruiting. Says, moving forward, they want to target kids who play hard all the time, the below-the-radar kids who love the university. Now, I'm calling BS a little bit on this, just a tad bit, but this is the idea when it comes to recruiting. Because so many times we think these guys are All-Americans, he's this, he's that, and then when he gets on campus, he doesn't pan out. And then a lot of times, they end up getting beat out by kids. I mean, the wide receiver at Clemson. Last year, the young fella number 13, walk on. I mean, they're a clutch player.
Yeah, you take it to a basketball, North Carolina guy,
Don't talk about him yet. Don't jinx him yet. We're gonna talk about him a little later.
I'm hating.
Yeah, I know you.
The haters have arrived.
But cut it out. Wendy, what do you think about when you hear Kirby Smart make these kind of comments?
You know what? There's some validation to what he's saying. I would go as far as to say that how important are these stars? I mean, we've talked about this over and over again, and that stars are given away based on all these different measures. But what if you're a kid that can't make it to those? And it really does. I mean, you know, when you get on that campus, it all starts over again.
Right.
You freshmen, whatever. And so everything you do at that point, you're trying to prove yourself and get yourself either on that court, on that field, to be a player. Mm-hmm. And so the stars don't go by the wayside at that point.
They gonna go
and
by the
so
wayside.
The thing is what can you do in the situation?
Right.
Them people with them stars about money.
They buying stars, but talk about it, Glaze. Talk about it.
Yeah, Kirby know he's full of crap a little bit, just a little bit. I mean, after a while, it does become evaluation. But if you don't get a big class by that, they look at those stars a little bit. Because if you don't, you ain't gonna be sitting there. If this guy got all his attention, he's a 5-star, and you ain't going out there trying to get him. People gonna ask you, so how you gonna keep missing out on these superstars going out of the state? But at the end of the day, like B-Mac said when he was in here, you have to evaluate the talent.
Have to evaluate the talent.
Just because he got 5 stars don't mean he fits your program.
Right.
So if you get a kid in there who's like we always talk about, if he's a quarterback and he slow, or if he can't throw, he might not fit your offense. So he might be a 5-star, so what's the purpose? But you have to evaluate the talent to see what's out there, and it eventually pans out because you do get some diamonds in the rough.
You do.
Because them the ones that, even though you might have a superstar or two, those the guys that get you through the hump. Those boys, them diamonds in the rough.
I call them glue guys.
Yeah.
Every program needs a glue guy.
Absolutely.
Because those are the guys, they're always going to be consistent. They're always they don't need the fanfare. They don't need, all that silly stuff that's going on.
Yeah.
They don't need it.
Yeah, and they also, like Wendy was saying, they're the ones who make the stars sick because they keep them on their toes.
Right.
They hungry.
Right.
They like, man, I don't want to go back home. This scholarship worth for me. I need to make it work for me, man. I want to go home and talk to my people. So, yeah, it's a little grind, but evaluation, talent, and all that matters after a while. So,
I mean, I think the stars may first get you noticed, but then after that, they kind of go by the wayside, because if you don't live up to that star status, then what?
Which a lot sometimes.
Which has happened a lot recently.
But like I say, if your parents have the resources to send you to every freaking camp in America, you can't help but get noticed. If you go to every Division I camp,
right?
You're gonna be on the map because there's gonna be so much footage out there of you. It's gonna be, your name is gonna circulate at every event, and people the first thing they're gonna say, well, you know what? Well, his mom and dad must got that bread because they can get him everywhere. But it's kids. It was a kid that was in the Elite 11 competition last year. Mm-hmm. Every city that he didn't make it, they traveled to the next city until he finally got into the competition.
Right. And like you say, Mason, it's so many camps. Shout out to Kenyatta, man. He done posted every camp that's coming up from college.
I mean, but a lot of this stuff is not hard to find.
And you can just go out there and grab it. But if you make it, if your mama got the dad, we had a friend that said that his dad helped him go to a lot of those camps during his time, and that's how he got to the school he wanted to go to.
It's funny. I was talking to another coach today, and we were just laughing about just how recruiting has come and why we went on the forefront. Why we didn't decide to do that? Kind of and I know people always think we're taking a shot at recruiting services, but you sitting there looking like, I mean, I'm gonna charge you X amount of dollars to do the same work that you can do, and I mean, people eating off it,
right?
Eating well,
they eating good off it, and at the same time, they won't even answer people's phone calls. So wow. I'm just saying, I mean, because they're calling around looking for you.
Yeah.
But okay,
you see the finger pointed, man. We about to have to go.
Yeah, man.
We got our question interview up, man.
Division 2 player of the year.
Buckets is in the building.
Buckets.
We get to talk to him when we come back, man. Stay with us.
Green light. Hey, girl. School zone. I'm getting hungry. Car changing lanes. You want to meet me for pizza? Stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah, street. Pizza sounds good. Ballin Street? Girlin Street!
It's hard to concentrate on two things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Great leaders aren't born. They're made, and not just anywhere. They're made in special places by special qualified trainers in places like the Academy of Creative Coaching. The Academy of Creative Coaching is an international certification program with courses in health and wellness coaching, spiritual coaching, relationship coaching, executive coaching, life coaching, and cultural competency coaching. Courses are online, hybrid, or face-to-face. The Academy of Creative Coaching is empowering coaches to empower the world. Make a positive change in yourself and the world. Go to academyofcreativecoaching.com.
Marie Callender's knows that you may not have time to roll out dough for a perfectly flaky crust that's made from scratch, or enough time to mix vegetables with all white meat chicken and a homemade gravy. She knows you may not have a moment to crimp the edges of your favorite chicken pot pie, but Marie Callender's does. And when she's done, all you need to do is find time to grab someone special, sit down, and savor. Marie Callender's, it's time to savor.
Deliberate dumbing down.
Dumb down society.
Deliberate dumbing down of America.
Dumb down public. Why would they do this?
Sensation Station Network. Radio, not dumbed down.
You know you're listening to the dopest show on the airwaves, right?
You're my boy!
It's the Crush.
SSNATL.com.
Thank you, sir.
Going to that crushing interview brought to you by Orsi Software. The Orsi team is committed to providing full life cycle support for developing, testing, and delivering market-driven products. Orsi's motto is when a customer engages one of us, they engage all of us. Go to orsi.com. That's ORASI.com for more information. All right, Maceo. I like getting texted about 6:15 when we got buckets coming in the building. Introduce them, man.
Buckets on the way, man.
Can I get some love? No, come
we
on.
got you. We got you. Listen. Moving on. We can add Division II Player of the Year to his resume now.
Yes, sir.
Wheeler High School graduate, man. One of the top 50 point guard prospects when he came out. Man, the boy averaged 16, 3.3 assists as a senior, man. He started out at Florida International. Ended up at Shorter, man. But, you know, that's not what defines this young fella right here because he get buckets wherever he goes.
Sound about right.
Phil Taylor to the microphone. What up, Phil?
What's going on, man?
What's happening, brother?
I can't call it.
Yes, sir.
Phil out here being all cool. But let me first ask this, man. When you put 62 on Carver Bible, did you know that was a Bible school, man, when you did that? You can't be doing that like that, man.
Hey, man, through the grace of God. That was God willing right there.
62?
Yeah.
Well, what was that feeling like, man? Everybody just start passing you the ball, like, do what you got to do, man, at that time?
Nah, it just kind of happened because, you know, I had a slow first half. You know, it probably...
What you had at the end of the first?
A slow first half.
First 10 minutes in the first half. I had like 20 in the first half.
That was slow?
Yeah.
He had 42 in the second half. Jeez. You had 42 and a half?
Yeah, so, and then I sat out the last 2.5 minutes, so.
Well, let me ask you from one score to another.
Oh, I can't.
How big does the rim look when you get points like that in the second half of a game?
I feel like an ocean, man. It's
right.
Like I was in the gym by myself.
Yeah, that's how I feel sometimes too. Yeah.
Because you really be in the gym by yourself.
No team.
It's like throwing a rock in the ocean.
Right.
Yeah, I feel you.
I can't with you sometimes, man. I can't with you sometimes. Hey, what people don't understand, what we kind of alluded to a little bit before, your first game and your exhibition game was against Georgia Tech this year.
Right.
Who is currently going to the finals in NIT. You put up 30-some points on that, so this ain't just like you just pick it on Carver Bible. You doing this wherever you go, right?
Oh, definitely. I had to, just show so people can't say, oh, he's just doing it in Division II, so I just had to start up the year off right.
You had to put them on early.
Yeah.
Put them on notice early, man. Put them on notice early.
The mentality of a scorer. What goes through your mind before the game, as the game flows? Just the mentality of a scorer.
To be honest with you, just the players that I've been watching. Allen Iverson is one of my favorite players ever. A good friend of the family. So just the way he changed the game as a little guy, I knew I could do the same. You know what I mean? So no matter what court I'm on, who's in front of me, there's no way I can be stopped in my mind.
See, scores. See, we all feel like that. Okay, yeah. Okay.
Did she just script the music?
She hit me with the scratch.
So let me ask you this, man, Phil. Since you got a guy that can know about this as well. What is it? Do you like to drive to the hoop? You like that outside jump, or is it just everything at one time for you, man?
No, I mean I can shoot, so and I know how to get to the basket. So it's like sometimes I dare you to let me shoot, and then you play too close, I'm gonna go by you, and either I'm gonna make it or you're gonna foul me. So it's really a catch-22. Is you know what I mean?
It's damn if they do, damn if they don't, right?
Hey, it is.
See, all scores have the same mentality. I felt like that.
When you got a question, make sure you keep talking.
I can't even get anything together. Cameron loves Phil.
I can see why.
Yeah, because that's about right.
She's been around the whole time.
Baby Bucket.
Yeah, baby bucket.
Baby Bucket.
There it is.
Baby Bucket.
She went
the Bucket family.
If I saw one more picture with her with a championship trophy this weekend, I'm like, God, how many teams can she play on?
And then still going to get that work.
Yeah.
Then she goes to practice, workout.
Yeah.
But so I've been knowing Phil since he was about 3 years old.
Wow.
I used to babysit Phil, and at that time, oddly enough, Phil had a basketball in his hand. He always had a basketball when I used to keep him.
That's usually how it works.
Let me ask you this, though, and this is a question for ballers, man. Why this game? Why do you love this game so much?
I mean, that's a good question. I figured it was there. I mean, it wasn't like a situation where I had to figure out what sport I wanted to play or like I had any other opportunities or I was just blessed with a talent. I just try to take the best advantage of it as possible.
Now, you started out at Florida Atlantic. Florida International. Was Isaiah Thomas, because Isaiah Thomas kind of had your stature, was a smaller guard. Is that kind of what the appeal when he was recruiting you?
Definitely, that's what it was. I mean, that's the main reason I went there because of who it was, not where it was. You know what I mean? Because I easily had all ACC schools, pretty much SEC, Big East, but not too many times you get the chance to go play for one of the greatest players to play the game. So I felt wherever I went, you know what I mean, wherever I was going to do what I do, no matter where I was. So I took it more for the opportunity, and to this day I still talk to him. So it's a great relationship I could just have for the rest of my life.
Cool. And what are some of the things he's told you? Because everybody knows Zeke was that guy. Just to be able to get wisdom from an Isaiah Thomas, not the one at the Celtics. I'm talking about Zeke.
Zeke.
Yeah,
boy, Zeke. Just all the time, he's just telling me keep going, man. It's not just basketball. That he noticed that I have an impact on a lot of other lives that I never knew about. You know what I mean? So through the time I was down, I was not in school. He was a guy I would always talk to. He told me just keep pushing. It's gonna fall out. It's gonna work out. And I mean, the day I went back to Shorter, I texted him. I said, man, without some of your words, I don't know what I'll be doing. And he said, just a lot of people looking up to you, so don't stop, man. So,
because one of the things, and this is a proven fact, most people once they sit out, they don't go back.
It's over with.
They don't go back.
It's over with. So it's like, I mean, and then the thing is, what motivated me too. A lot of my friends are in the league. A lot of my friends. So throughout those summers when we off and hey Phil, what you doing? Like we can hang out all day and party, it's fun, but when they asked me what I'm doing, I didn't have no answer for them. It hurt it, you know what I mean? So
that is
I just
tough.
took it upon myself, and all the people that put hard work into me, I couldn't let them down as well. So I just knew I wasn't getting any younger, and I had to start it again.
Before we jump in, I'm gonna jump more into that in a minute. You averaging 39 minutes a game, right?
Yeah.
You don't like coming off the court too much, do you?
No. and my coach is watching right now, coach. So I can't.
I'm sitting there like 39. That's almost the whole. That's a lot of minutes, man.
Now that's what me and Phil would differ. I need a blow.
That's what Big Buck's got to go sit down.
I need that Gatorade.
You gonna tap that head real quick?
I need that Gatorade.
Yeah.
Now I'm just gonna go to the score table, take myself out.
We'll be right back.
Driving has a rhythm all its own. Don't wreck it with a text. Before you get behind the wheel, silence your phone. Or better yet, designate a texter. For more text-free driving tips, visit stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
When I grow up, I want to be a new pair of blue jeans.
When I grow up, I want to be a kid's first computer.
I want to be a warm place on a cold day.
I want to be a football stadium.
I want to be a bike that races around the country.
I want to be a bench on a forest trail.
When I grow up, I don't want to be a piece of garbage. And if you recycle me, I won't be.
Give your garbage another life. Recycle. Learn how at iwanttoberecycled.org. Brought to you by Keep America Beautiful and the Ad Council.
Hi, this is Terry Crews, actor, former football player, and father of 5. I'm also an expert on drama. There's the good kind that comes with having a house full of kids, and there's silly drama like the drama around my percolating pectorals. And then there's the drama you can skip.
Skip the drama that comes with not having your high school diploma or equivalency. Find free adult education classes near you and finish your diploma. Visit finishyourdiploma.org. That's finishyourdiploma.org.
And lead the drama to actors like me.
Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
Coming to Tampa Bay, I said we want to win a Super Bowl, and I believe we will.
From IamSecond.com.
We came close, but never really did win that championship.
Former NFL head coach Tony Dungy.
At the end of my 6th year, I was fired, and it was one of the biggest disappointments of my life. Next year, I'm in Indianapolis, get to the playoffs, but get knocked out again. And for the next couple of years, it's the same thing. Everyone is saying Colts are never going to win one. And I did wonder, why didn't it pan out the way I thought it would? But I determined that I had to have Christ first, and that everything else came below that, including my own desires. The next year, that ended up being our year to go to the Super Bowl and win it. And it was a wonderful feeling. Every decision I make, I'm going to make it through the lens of Jesus Christ, and He'd guide us to that ultimate victory. I'm Tony Dungy, and I am second.
This is Amar Batman Karen. You listen to The Crush, the only sports radio show that they're going to keep it real in the A on Sensation Station Network.
Boy.
Hey, man, that was one of my theme songs when I got buckets right there. Don't make me break you off, son.
This is the warm-up song.
Hey, see? Score is your night. See, when I see 2-3s on, this song that comes through my mind. Don't make me break you out. Hey, let's keep going, Phil. Let's keep going.
Well, you done really went there today, huh?
All the way. He's going all the way.
This was...
Go ahead, man.
Okay, so Phil, coming out of Wheeler, your recruiting process. Just talk about, because people need to understand how important grades are for athletes getting ready to go to the next level.
Oh, it's very important. I mean, most kids don't believe it until you're in that situation. They say, you can't play without the grades, but when you're just lagging throughout the year and it's crunch time for the report cards come out, you be like, dang, I got an F or a D. Oh man, I can't. So it's definitely it plays a major part. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard to juggle both, but it's also a challenge as well. So
take us through your process though, because you did come out and then you went to Florida Atlantic, and then there was a gap, and then you went back to Shorter. Talk about your timeline to get where you are now.
I mean, I just said I wouldn't quit. You know what I mean? It was so much. It could have been so easy for me to just say, man, forget this. It's over with, or I don't care about this. I don't care about that. But each day I kept pushing myself. I kept praying. I kept talking to my loved ones, and they just told me it's gonna work out. Just stay humble, and that's what I did. And thankful I was put in the position that I was in to do what I did.
What would you tell kids who are thinking about transferring? Because, let's say you're at Florida Atlantic, then you're like, okay, maybe this not working for me.
See, the thing about transferring to me is like, I kind of take it as if you're running from the situation, because you knew where you was going before you got there. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, the reason I left because who I committed to left. You see what I'm saying? Which was Isaiah.
Right.
Okay. I didn't just leave just to leave, or because I wasn't getting no playing time, or you know what I'm saying. So, because if you transfer once and then you go somewhere else and then that don't work,
right?
You find yourself in about 3, 4, 5 schools in about 6 years. You know what I mean? So, and then you only get 4 years to play 5.
Right.
So it's like the time is ticking, man. And then the worst thing to do is sitting out all year practicing but you can't play, traveling but you can't play.
Oh.
Like, just really loving the game, that hurts, man. So
I couldn't even imagine.
I'd rather go through it and know that the guy in front of me beat me out of the spot,
right,
rather than just not trying and then trying to go in where I'm just going to be given the, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's tough.
So let me ask this. So, along with your 62 points, you put up, I think, 3 50-point games as well.
Yeah, in my conference, I got the top 4 scoring spots. 62, 54, 53, and 52.
And you got 4 40-point games as well.
Yeah, 4 40-point games. And I think I only had, like, 2 games under 20 points this year.
What, you didn't tie your shoe or something?
They were playing a boxing one when all 4 covered you at one time? What was going on?
It was just that day all my team was clicking. I mean, it's not that they don't play good or they don't. It's just how I fan out sometimes, you know. They put me in a position to, you know what I mean, to make those points that I get, and they trust me. And, you know, we had a great year, a great run, and, you know, I had fun doing it.
Why are you listed as a point guard?
It should be points guard, right?
Yeah, right.
I like that. I like that.
Man, you can't distribute the ball. You put the 50.
You got to think, because in high school, I played with some of the best players that's in the country. And so it was like, in high school, I was just coasting. I knew I can do it. Everybody that knew me knew I can do it. But it made no sense to go get 40 when I had 3 other people that can get 20, so we can
spread it even.
Like, everybody I played with went to a Division I school, top school. Everybody I played with, they was top 100 in the country. So it was like, we was the Warriors in high school. You know what I mean? Wheeler always was known for great players, and
true.
I never had to much, you know, do too much. And that's what I enjoyed about it. So.
Wow. Man, so he was coasting.
Now let me just ask this before we go to break. you also you had a couple of strips, average about 2 or 3 strips a game, right?
Yeah, I get my hands in there every now and then.
Yo, how did that feel?
You're not doing that part, huh?
Nah, I ain't doing that part.
Okay.
Not when I'm getting buckets.
It's cool. I mean,
you got to choose Mason.
Yeah, you got to get one or the other. Iceberg, baby.
You can't do both.
Nah, you got to do it sometime because people say, oh, he don't play defense.
Right.
He don't do that. So, Coach always said, man, you play defense when you want to play defense. Play some defense.
Man,
now's the time.
We're going to put him in the hot seat when we come back, man. Let's stay. We'll be right back.
Hello, everybody. It's Rodell Lewis, inviting you to join the Jen and Rodell in the ATL show on SSNATL.com as we simulcast with 247praiseradio.com Saturday starting at 8 a.m.
Oh, my God!
It's a taste of tradition where we play great gospel music, great artists, interviews, and a lot of fun.
That's wonderful.
So join Jen and Rodell in the ATL as we get our praise on 247praiseradio.com, simulcasting on SSNATL.com.
Adopt US Kids presents Multiple Choice Parenting.
You've accidentally cut your daughter's bangs unevenly. Do you A, line things up a centimeter from her hairline?
Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man.
No. Sweatbands are so hot right now. Everyone's wearing them. Like that basketball player and that other basketball player.
B, get spiritual.
Mom, where did all the mirrors go?
A reflection could never capture our true selves.
Huh?
Beauty is within.
C, look on the bright side.
Less time blow drying, more time texting.
Or D, show empathy.
Mom, you really don't have
Ta-da! Twinsies!
I kinda love it. As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
For more information on how you can adopt, visit adoptuskids.org. A public service announcement from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
You can file your own taxes. It's simple. Just click. If filing your own taxes is not for you, we've got you covered. Just click to reach a real CPA. Most advice is free, or you can hire a CPA if you're still convinced that tax preparation is just not for you. It's all right here on myowntaxreturn.com. That's myowntaxreturn.com.
Y'all need anything else?
Sensation Station Network.
This is Robert Hicks, ex-NFL football player and actor with The Blind Side, and you're with The Crush at SSNATL.com, Sensation Station Network.
Hey, hey, hey. I
Hey, man, we're going to jump into this hot seat real quick, make sure. I didn't know we were going to come at the Bruno Mars. You ready to throw something at me?
Girl, you're going to get called to the principal office behind that right there.
Hey, so right now, man, we'll throw some quick questions at you, dog. I'm going to throw something at you. You said your favorite player was AI. Anybody currently that you like to look at and play?
Kyrie.
Ooh.
Cameron.
Kyrie.
Cameron like Kyrie.
Kyrie got them things.
Kyrie got it all, man.
Best atmosphere that you ever played in?
In my life or this year?
In your life.
Yeah.
That's a tough one. I would say when I played at FIU, we played at Virginia Tech.
Ooh.
I mean,
that?
It was real. Like, the court was shaking.
Yeah, they do. All they gonna do is they jump around up there.
It was real. I couldn't even hear myself talk.
While you was playing in your college career, was another player that was across from you like, okay, he's pretty good right now?
I mean, honestly, that's a hard question, right? Because the type of guy I am, like, if you in my league or I'm not gonna. I just can't. I can't do it.
I ain't giving you no credit.
But what I can say is
he's a points guard, y'all.
During the NBA lockout when I was at Florida International, a lot of guys would come and train at FIU, and 1 week coach brought Kyrie in. This is his rookie year, and he practiced with me. He practiced with us all week, and I had to guard him all week. And that was one person I ever said, all right, I gotta, like, he for real. You know what I mean? So it was a blessing. It was a challenge as well. But, you know what I'm saying, not taking anything away from the guys that I have played against. But, you know, because everybody has a talent, you know. Yeah. So, but that's just to humble myself and keep pushing. I just can't give you that title. Unless you just.
I feel you.
You just got to break me off, and I can just be like, all right, you got it.
True competitor.
But you practice against a Kyrie, I guess you can't.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, it's not many like him right here walking around.
When you heard that you were named Division II Player of the Year? I deserve that. Go and say
yeah. Because
I love this kid. I love this kid.
Yeah, I mean, because I felt I did what I needed to do the way I can, you know what I mean, the way I did it. Unfortunately, I wasn't named Conference Player of the Year. Surprise, yeah, same face I made. We was on our way. We was on a road. We was on a road game, first game in the playoffs, and I'm asleep on the bus. They just wake me up, Phil. I'm like, what? Boy, you gonna be mad? I'm like, they got you. I'm like, what? Man, they gave such and such Player of the Year. I'm like, oh man. I mean, it hurted, but it was like, all right, that's just another motivation. You know what I'm saying? So it was cool. You know what I mean? They had a better record than us, but they knew like I knew, and like we knew.
Without a doubt.
You know what I mean?
I need to see whoever won. I need to see his numbers. I need to go look his numbers.
He's a cook, and actually, it was crazy. I just came back from South Dakota for the Division II All-Star game, and he was out there. And
you should have dropped 40 on him.
I gave him. Nah, we played on opposite teams, and I think I finished the game with like 24. But you know, it's the All-Star game.
Yeah.
Everybody got to get
Everybody trying to get there.
Yeah. So, but it was a you know what I mean, it was a cool experience. You know what I mean. And
he only put 24 on him.
Yeah. I only gave him 24.
Let me ask you which one from a score. We'll change it up a little bit. Which one feels sweeter, a sweet pass or a nice steal?
Pass, because people think I don't pass the ball, but I do. I can make the right play. Just be there when I need you to be there, and you know what I mean. I'm gonna get it to you. So.
But I guess as a scorer, also, the floor actually probably opens up more when you got the ball because that double team got to be coming.
Yeah, and teams that don't double team me, I don't see why. You know what I mean? So
that's a coach that need to get fired right now.
Yeah.
But are you that type of guy that if you do deliver that pass and something ain't right, it don't work out?
It don't work out. You best believe the next one's going up. But nah, I mean, I had a great team, you know, this year that everybody had confidence in. Everybody was good players. Man. So
I freaking love this kid.
You know what I mean? I trusted them just as much as they trusted me.
Oh, man, we'll be right back.
I am an American soldier.
I'm a warrior and a member of a team. I serve the people of the United States and live the Army values.
I will always place mission first.
I will never accept defeat.
I will never accept defeat.
I will never quit.
I will never leave a fallen comrade. I am disciplined.
I am disciplined.
Physically and mentally tough.
Trained and proficient in my warrior tasks and drills.
I always maintain my arms, my equipment, and myself.
I am an expert and I am a professional.
I stand ready to deploy, engage, and destroy the
enemies of the United States of America in close combat.
I am a guardian of freedom and the American way of life.
I am an American soldier.
I am an American soldier.
I am an American soldier.
There's strong, and there's Army strong. See what it takes at GoArmy.com.
Hello, everybody. It's Rodell Lewis, inviting you to join the Jen and Rodell in the ATL show on SSNATL.com as we simulcast with 247praiseradio.com Saturday starting at 8 a.m.
Oh, my God!
It's a taste of tradition where we play great gospel music, great artists, interviews, and a lot of fun.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So join Jen and Rodell in the ATL as we get our praise on 247praiseradio.com, simulcasting on SSNATL.com.
Green light. Hey girl. School zone. I'm getting hungry. Car changing lanes. You want to meet me for pizza? Stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah, street. Pizza sounds good. Ballin Street? Girlin Street!
It's hard to concentrate on two things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
This is big business. This is the American way.
Sensation Station Network.
See ya.
We're back, man. We in here with Phil Taylor. Buckets, AI key points guard. We don't need to that just answers everything, man. So let me ask you a question. That next level, man. What's going on for you right now? That next.
Right now I'm just preparing myself. You know, I'm doing 2-a-days. I'm lifting a lot, getting a lot of shots up, and just starting to do my body right because I know that's a big jump, and it's what I've been waiting for, and I feel the opportunity is going to present itself. So I just want to be ready when the time is right.
Yeah.
Whether it be NBA, NBL, any of those spots, you just want to continue playing, the opportunity to play.
Definitely. I mean, the way I look at it, I gotta get it while I got it. That's what I say to myself.
Right.
So, I mean, no matter what's next, you know, definitely I got praise and hopes for the league, D-League, work my way up. But it's just the fact of playing, and then I got little sister, brothers that play ball as well.
Got a little sister that can hoop too.
Oh yeah, Jada, my little sister Jada, she
true.
She nice with it.
Lady buckets.
Lady buckets.
Lady buckets. So
right.
So we done got buckets, lady buckets, and baby buckets. Yeah. We got it going right now.
You gotta keep it in the family.
So next level, you see, and you see some of the guys out there. I mean, your mentality is that you gonna bring it.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I get put in the door. I'm gonna secure something. That's just the way I look at it. You know
secure
what I
the
mean?
bag.
Got you.
Major bag alert.
Major key. But yeah, man, because the way the NBA is now is, you know what I mean, you have to bring something to the table. You can't just be out there, and you got to think a lot of the superstar guards, they getting old.
Yeah,
you're right.
The Chris Pauls, the Darren Williams, they still got it because it's natural, but
I don't like Chris Paul.
When you got people like Isaiah now,
right,
he was just waiting for that time.
Right.
Isaiah was always nice.
Yes.
Always nice.
You know what I'm saying?
Very true.
Looks, his mindset just like mine. And then you just never gonna quit. So now the time is right.
Can I ask somebody else?
Do it.
Top 3-point guards in the league right now.
Kyrie. But nah, I'm gonna go Kyrie, Isaiah, and I'll put Steph in there. Steph Curry.
Is Russ a point guard?
Oh, Russ is everything. I mean, seriously. I mean, I'll take him on my team any day because one thing you can't coach is effort and energy, and that's one thing he gonna bring every night.
Every night.
He might do some crazy shots or might do something people don't like, but ain't a game you gonna have to tell him, man, hey man, why you not playing hard or why you gonna do that? And
right.
You just want to win.
What do you think about John Wall game?
Oh, John Wall's good. That's a good friend of mine. We grew up together playing AAU.
Okay.
John Wall's I love his mindset as well. You can't stop me. I ain't gonna be stopped. You know what I mean? That's the mindset he had coming out of Raleigh. That's what made him so good. And he makes a difference too. You know what I'm saying? Each time he step on the floor, he plays his butt off. You know what I mean? He plays for the crowd, and that's what it's about.
I think he took Chris Paul's spot in that top 5.
Yeah, because now you got to think, because after a while, man, when you start getting so much money, it's just, let me just play check to check. Like, let me just keep getting this free money. You know what I mean? So, not saying Chris Paul and them guys can't play no more because, you know, they did their share already, but
just the time.
Just the younger guys, they still hungry and they still want it, man.
Just their time. I love it, man. We're going to have to bottle this swag up, dog. We got to.
Definitely.
Because he got it.
Maceo mentioned a little bit, man, but getting recognition and being recognized around the country as one of the top players, the top player, D2. When you look at your career and what's going on, the overall feeling, man, of you at this point in your life, how would you describe the feeling, man?
A blessing. I mean, you know what I mean? Don't too many people get the opportunities that I was blessed with, second chance that I was blessed with. So, I mean, now that I look at it, it's like I don't think I wanted to go out a better way. And I'm kind of glad I had to go through what I went through, because now, at the end of it, you know, I enjoy it more rather than starting at a young age and blowing everything at a young age. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I just learned from the older guys that I know that's in the leagues, you know what I mean, that has been in my position, and just everything. I just surround myself around motivation, so.
You know, I guess that don't hurt to be able to reach out to guys like that.
Oh no, definitely. Yeah. It plays a big key, because you know it's possible. You know what I'm saying? So nowadays, I tell a lot of people ask me, what can I tell my son, or what can I tell? Just let them see it's possible. You know what I'm saying? Because they watch it so much on TV, and TV, it could look like anything.
Yeah.
But once you see or know somebody that's doing it, and you're witnessing it, and you're like, man, I can really do it. Like, these guys, all these big houses they got, these cars, they doing this and that for their families. They flying here and there. It's a blessing, man. I just want to be able to do the same thing for my level.
And that's what's up, man. That's what's up. Ain't too many people I know personally that can just pick up the phone and text Isaiah Thomas and say, "What up, dog? Hey, I got a question."
Right. Definitely. A lot of people that I'm blessed to have a conversation with can't talk to.
People would kill to have your phone with
like, so he got one of them phones that like, boy.
Like that phone.
Yeah, he leave that phone so my phone be like,
man.
Randoms. Hey,
who is you? Where'd you get my number? Hey, man, you ask too many questions right now.
But that ain't Phil texting me, man.
Who is this? Phil know who I am. You ain't gotta.
Yeah.
Phil ain't asking for $100.
Man, who Phil done let hold that phone? Man, he tripping.
Let me go check something. Phil on Instagram. Hey, man, somebody got me. Somebody got me.
When I hang out with these guys, too many people be want to go. And, like, if you just not with me, and it's just I just take you with me, then I can't, because I can't bring you around.
And I got
when I'm being brought around.
Yeah, I got to take your phone. No, I got to take your phone. I keep your phone in my pocket, because you're going to turn around and start telling some lies.
But definitely my close ones and people I really hang with, you know, on a daily basis, I let them be around these experiences to let them know that, like I said, it's possible.
Hey, Phil.
Because everybody hang with is on a dream and chasing it like I am. So.
We thank you, my brother.
I thank y'all, man.
Dope. We got to take this photo.
Definitely. Hey, let me shout out my mom, because she just texted me.
Put your shout outs out there real quick, bro.
Shout out, she gonna kill me.
Mom.
I shout my mom out.
Hey, Paris.
My pops, you know, without you is nothing. Jada, she's next up. Isaiah, my whole shorter team, coach. Jalen, my roommates, my whole team, and I just thank everybody for being there and continue to be there for me. And
hey, we're gonna take a photo with Buckets, and
we're gonna make it happen.
Another Bucket, right?
Yeah, Buckets number 2 coming up.
Oh yeah.
We'll be right back.
Okay.
You can file your own taxes. It's simple. Just click. If filing your own taxes is not for you, we've got you covered. Just click to reach a real CPA. Most advice is free, or you can hire a CPA if you're still convinced that tax preparation is just not for you. It's all right here on myowntaxreturn.com. That's myowntaxreturn.com.
People are always looking to invest in a good opportunity. So what if you could invest in the future of kids, like a stock? Not the kind of stock that's about making money, but a stock for social change called Better Futures. With your investment, it helps students like me go to college. My name is Charles, and I'm your dividend.
Invest in better futures with UNCF. Visit uncf.org/invest. A mind is a terrible thing to waste, but a wonderful thing to invest in. Brought to you by UNCF and the Ad Council.
I am an American soldier.
I'm a warrior and a member of a team. I serve the people of the United States and live the Army values.
I will always place finish first.
I will never accept defeat.
I will never accept defeat.
I will never quit. I will never leave a fallen comrade. I am disciplined.
I am disciplined.
Physically and mentally tough.
Trained and proficient in my warrior task and drill.
I always maintain my arms, my equipment, and myself.
I am an expert and I am a professional.
I stand ready to deploy, engage, and destroy the
Enemies of the United States of America in close combat.
I am a guardian of freedom and the American way of life.
I am an American soldier.
I am an American soldier.
I am an American soldier.
There's strong, and there's Army strong. See what it takes at GoArmy.com.
Marie Callender's knows that you may not have time to roll out dough for a perfectly flaky crust that's made from scratch, or enough time to mix vegetables with all white meat chicken and a homemade gravy. She knows you may not have a moment to crimp the edges of your favorite chicken pot pie, but Marie Callender's does. And when she's done, all you need to do is find time to grab someone special, sit down, and savor. Marie Callender's, it's time to save.
Okay, so 5 tacos of cheese and a large soda. That's $10,012. Please drive around.
Wait, 10,000 what?
It's obvious you're buzzed and driving.
I've only had a few. I'm fine.
Yeah, the food's $12, but getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Please drive around. Actually, just park and come in.
Nothing kills a buzz like getting pulled over for buzz driving, because buzz driving is drunk driving. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
What's up? It's Garrison Hurst, University of Georgia. You're listening to The Crush on Sensation Station Network. Go Dogs.
Going to the Crush Rundown, brought to you by Cricket Wireless. Go to cricketwireless.com or any one of their Cricket Wireless stores to find out about the specials and deals that they got going on right now. Cricket Wireless, something to smile about. Going to that Crush Rundown, we're going to jump into these Recruit 101 stories. Maceo, you got something for us today, brother?
Hey, man, I got some good stories for y'all, as usual. Let's do it.
First of all, man, shout out to Phil, man, coming up in here, man.
Hey, man.
I feel like he put 30 on us just by sitting down on it.
Shout out to Wendy for doing her job.
Yeah, Wendy.
Even though she told us at 6:15. Oh, excuse me. Shout out to Jeff.
Remember, he wanted to come last week, but then he got called away to that game.
Oh, okay.
So legit, he was supposed to be here last week, remember, but he got called away. That was important. That was important for him to go play in that game in South Dakota.
You know what's funny, Mace? We got that little text. It was like, "Oh yeah, Phil gonna be back." I'm like, what you got, man?
Hey, man, so our first story, Paul Bear Bryant's great-grandson, Paul Tyson.
All right.
He's a junior quarterback at Hewitt-Trussell School in Alabama. He's being recruited right now by the likes of Clemson and Notre Dame. No offer yet from Alabama.
What position he play?
He's a quarterback. Really? The great Bear Bryant's great-grandson, don't even have an offer from the University of Alabama.
Wow.
That might be old boy being old boy. He don't want no.
You would think
he don't want no pause. Saban don't want no pause of Bear Bryant in his era.
I mean, my granddad is only just the greatest. Hey, man.
You know how Saban is. He petty.
Yeah.
You know Saban petty. I don't want no pause of Bear Bryant in my thing. It's my time.
Yeah. So my next story, one of Wendy's favorite things to talk about when you're going through your recruiting process. Know if your coach is going to be there. John Calipari and Mark Stoops, they both agreed to a 2-year contract extension in Kentucky.
Wow.
So, if you're on the fence about Kentucky and the coaching situation, rest assured that these guys are going to be there for the next couple of years.
Hey, so we got a phone call.
Hey, we got a phone call. Caller, what's your question on?
Yo, what's up, man? This C7 Red Corey Sherrod, man. What's up, fellas?
What's happening?
This Corey, man. That's our boy Corey.
What's happening, brother?
What's happening, man?
What's going on, man? Hey, I got a recruiting question for you guys tonight, man. Kind of hitting close to home for me right now.
Yes, sir.
You know, for us, we, playing football and the big threes. You know, football, baseball, basketball, recruiting is kind of the same. But I want to get you guys' take and advice on how do y'all feel about these agencies, and more so towards other sports that are kind of being passed, like golf and tennis, maybe for a young athlete that approaches you about their services for this monthly cost where they talk about putting you with these people. Well, how do y'all feel about these agencies, man? That do you think it's worth it, or should you just do that legwork yourself for a young athlete that's involved in a sport, more of an individual sport outside of football, baseball, basketball?
So I'll go first. And I actually have 2 kids in non-traditional sports, and my husband played at that time. I guess we still call it's not really recruited through high school.
Right.
And for a lot of those, it's about the other programs like AAU or club, or for swimming, USA Swimming, because there's a place where all of their information is housed, and college coaches have access to that information. So a lot of those sports that are not recruited through high school, which baseball is actually one of them right now.
Right.
I would say that no, I don't believe that you should have to pay for a service, especially not a monthly fee. My goodness.
Right.
I think the information is out there. It's on the internet. It is free. It may take some time, but I think between you, a parent, or a scholar athlete, and their parent, they should be able to access most of this. And it may come to asking a couple of questions to other people for some assistance, but I think there's enough people out here that have the knowledge that can point you in the right direction.
And I just think you talk about maybe tennis and golf, you may need, it might not hurt for tennis to maybe get you some additional help, because tennis is, I don't know too many parents who, if you didn't play tennis, really know how to really teach the kid a proper backhand. I know I can't teach
for those sports, you definitely need some type of training.
Right.
You definitely need some type of specialized training. You probably gonna need a tennis coach. That's not just going to the trainer to work out. You need a tennis coach, because that is a very specific skill set. So that, yes, you might need to pay for a monthly. But as far as recruiting, no.
I think at the end of the day, Corey, man, when it comes to those recruiting services, a lot of the leg work they're doing, you can do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They have the same access to the same people that you do, or that a coach does.
I mean, if you just got the money.
Now, you just want to throw it away.
I mean, pay me.
Hire me, Wendy and Glaze, and we'll do it for you.
But most of the time, a lot of stuff they do, man, you can probably do yourself as a parent if you just dig in.
So. Well, I appreciate it, fellas, and Wendy. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Corey.
Appreciate you, Corey.
What number you call us at,
Man, Corey called us at 678-613-5857.
And Maceo said this earlier, man. We're not dogging those services, but we're just saying that a lot of this stuff, a lot of the fear that we talk about is a lot of parents just let it go.
Right.
And just...
the biggest fear is giving somebody some money and they not do the job that they say they're going to do.
Exactly. So that's why we kind of...
And that's why our phone don't stop ringing, but we're going to keep moving on, man.
Hey,
because,
man.
you're going to get me...
keep it going.
You're going to make Wendy upset. So, our next story... Tommy Tuberville says the Alabama football fans should vote for him if he decides to run for office in Alabama, because if he hadn't beaten them so much while he was at Auburn, Nick Saban wouldn't be at Alabama.
Wow.
Very low blow, Brother Tuberville.
You do not want them votes.
But he does have a point.
You trying to say if it weren't for me, you wouldn't have Saban.
You wouldn't have Saban, because he did beat Alabama on a regular basis. Wow. And the one thing you can't do in that state is lose to each other.
Nope.
That's why Gus Malzahn might get shown the door.
His seat's so hot, boy.
Yeah, his seat's very hot.
His seat's hot.
Next story, for the 13th time in SEC history, both the men's and women's team advanced to the Final Four, man. So shout out to the University of South Carolina.
What you call it? How you say it, myself?
Man, shout out to Two Notch Road, baby. Two Notch Road. Let's go.
We all gonna we 2 notch roll, man.
2 notch roll.
Come
baby.
on, man.
Can't miss 2 notch, baby.
You know we pulling for Dawn, so
that's my boo.
Because we want her to.
I'm gonna post up me and Dawn pictures the rest of the week every day.
That's gonna be your profile.
The rest of the night, I ain't gonna make a profile picture.
All right.
Nah, I ain't gonna do that.
Nah, don't do that.
Nah, I'll do that.
We'll be right back.
Yeah.
Coming to Tampa Bay, I said we want to win a Super Bowl, and I believe we will.
From IamSecond.com.
We came close, but never really did win that championship.
Former NFL head coach Tony Dungy.
At the end of my 6th year, I was fired, and it was one of the biggest disappointments of my life. Next year, I'm in Indianapolis, get to the playoffs, but get knocked out again. And for the next couple of years, it's the same thing. Everyone is saying Colts are never going to win one. And I did wonder, why didn't it pan out the way I thought it would? But I determined that I had to have Christ first, and that everything else came below that, including my own desires. The next year, that ended up being our year to go to the Super Bowl and win it, and it was a wonderful feeling. Every decision I make, I'm going to make it through the lens of Jesus Christ, and He'd guide us to that ultimate victory. I'm Tony Dungy, and I am second.
Sensation Station Network.
We're going to the second hour of the Recruiting 101 show. We're going to give a shout out to Dub Pepper Painting and Pressure Washing. With over 30 years of experience, the small people call on Dub Pepper Painting and Pressure Washing. Interior, exterior, commercial, residential. Dub Pepper does it all. Is your house looking call on Dub. Dub Pepper Painting and Pressure Washing. 404-966-3361. Mention WBLZ Sports and you will receive a special We Got Balls discount. That's a Dub Pepper Painting and Pressure Washing. 404-966-3361.
She make the face.
But I like that though.
When did it make the face? She just shook her head.
She just shook her head.
She knew it was coming.
What we got, Mace? So let's keep it going, man.
Hey man, so a little HBCU news for you, man. Some SWAC baseball scores from last night. North Florida beat Bethune-Cookman 5-4.
Mm-hmm.
Longwood College defeated North Carolina Central 5-3. William and Mary beat Norfolk State 6-1, and them UGA Bulldogs beat up on Savannah State 12-3. But some good positive HBCU baseball stories. Coppin State of the MEAC, Nazir McElwain was selected as MEAC Player of the Week.
All right.
The sophomore went 10 for 16, batted .625 at the plate. In 4 games, he drove in 10 runs and hit 2 home runs, man.
620. Wow. That's really good. 10 to 16.
And the other tidbit coming out of HBCU is Grambling gets ready to take spring practice on. You know, they're getting a lot of love. Celebration Bowl. It's good to see these guys getting some of the much needed attention, and they're actually in talks right now to get their spring game televised by one of the networks.
Oh, that's cool.
That would be very, very cool.
That's real cool.
Gotta love that.
Gotta love that, man. Good shout out. Good shout out.
And then another,
Hey, man, I did find out where Georgia State playing at.
Where are they playing?
Greater Stadium.
Playing what?
For their spring game.
Oh.
Really?
I just found out today.
I was confused because we were talking about baseball, and I was like, what they going to play in Grady Stadium? They gonna
she was talking about Grambling, so I was like, I wanted to say that. I forgot. They're going to be at Grady Stadium.
And your alma mater, Georgia State.
Yes.
One of your many degrees.
Don't do that.
That was sloppy.
You know what I'm saying?
She got a lot of degrees.
I'm messing with you.
We only got one. She got multiple.
Yeah, she's got like special degrees and all these degrees. You ain't got to out degree us.
Yeah, you ain't got to over degree us.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say nothing.
Okay.
We're gonna let it go.
Wendy got like 4 jobs.
I got a whole bunch of student loans too. So hey, there it is.
But they got programs where you can.
Oh, believe that. Why you think I'm still in the school system? Don't play. Public service loan forgiveness. I can do a commercial.
Loan forgiveness, baby.
One of the hot topics that came around today, and we'll get into it on the other side because clearly the flag is getting ready to go up. But
she put a black fist this time.
We're gonna make this a part of our debate the next couple of weeks.
Okay.
We couple of kids, well-known kids from the state of Georgia who have transferred colleges once again. they're in limbo right now. They don't know what school they're going to go to next.
Okay.
And we're going to make this a very, very, very big sticking point next week and the week after next, because you got to pick right the first time. Oh, my bad, man. We can ready to go to break.
We go to Wendy's Wisdom. We come back. We'll be right back.
Hello, everybody. It's Rodell Lewis, inviting you to join the Jen and Rodell in the ATL show on SSNATL.com as we simulcast with 247praiseradio.com Saturday starting at 8 a.m. Oh, my God! It's a taste of tradition where we play great gospel music, great artists, interviews, and a lot of fun.
That's wonderful.
So join Jen and Rodell in the ATL as we get our praise on 247praiseradio.com, simulcasting on SSNATL.com.
Great leaders aren't born, they're made. And not just anywhere. They're made in special places by special qualified trainers in places like the Academy of Creative Coaching. The Academy of Creative Coaching is an international certification program with courses in health and wellness coaching, spiritual coaching, relationship coaching, executive coaching, life coaching, and cultural competency coaching. Courses are online, hybrid, or face-to-face. The Academy of Creative Coaching is empowering coaches to empower the world. Make a positive change in yourself and the world. Go to academyofcreativecoaching.com.
When I grow up, I want to be a new pair of blue jeans. When I grow up, I want to be a kid's first computer. I want to be a warm place on a cold day. Be a football stadium. I want to be a bike that races around the country. I want to be a bench on a forest trail. When I grow up, I don't want to be a piece of garbage. And if you recycle me, I won't be.
Give your garbage another life. Recycle. Learn how at iwanttoberecycled.org. Brought to you by Keep America Beautiful and the Ad Council.
Driving has a rhythm all its own. Don't wreck it with a text. Before you get behind the wheel, silence your phone. Or better yet, designate a texter. For more text-free driving tips, visit StopTextStopWrecks.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
Y'all need anything else?
Sensation Station Network.
Yo, it's your boy Michael McFadden. If you hear my voice right now, that means you're tuned in to The Crush on Sensation Station Network. Shout out to them Cowboys. Not for real. Maceo Glaze, what up?
You know, it's that time of the day. It's Wednesday. It's a little after 9.
We do it every Wednesday.
It's time for a little wisdom to be partaked on, y'all. That ain't even the right way of saying it. But anyway, it's Wendy's Wisdoms. Let's do it to him, Wendy. Hey. Buckets.
I'm Baby Bucket's mama.
Baby Bucket's mama, y'all.
Watch you get a shirt.
Put it on a t-shirt. Put it on a t-shirt.
So, hey, everybody. So, Wendy's Wisdom for today is just, it's that time again. Coaches are calling again. They looking for the next. We just updated the profile sheet at our school. They looking for the next class. What's going on? And they looking at 18 and 19.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just want to do a reminder list for any parents and or athletes that may be listening about what you should be doing right now.
Let's do it.
So if you're a freshman, I would say go ahead and make a list of your top choices for college right now. And I would go ahead and send even maybe an introduction letter about yourself. If you played already, just introducing yourself to get your name out there. Start looking at camps that you may want to attend. I would say consider looking at one camp for this summer, because most of your team's gonna be doing 7-on-7s and practicing. So some people be doing 2 a day. Like, you're gonna have a lot going on. So you may want to look at one camp, and you may ask your coach to recommend a camp, because a lot of the coaches know some of the camps that have been better and have gotten attention for their guys at this school. Okay, so go ahead and do that. If you are a sophomore, I suggest you do the same thing. go ahead and get some visits in. You got summer break, the time that you do have out that dead period. Go ahead, go on vacation, go somewhere, go visit a school on that road trip. Make your parents stop off and just drive you through the campus. Take a look at that stadium because it looks different at most schools from your high school stadium. It does. And under those lights in those big stadiums, it can be very big and very scary. So go out and see these things so that you know what you're trying to get into.
Right.
Junior year, big year. If all my juniors have not taken the SAT or ACT, you have June and May to take them right now. So I want you to go ahead and make sure that you're registered. That registration dates have not passed for either one of those. So go ahead and make sure you have that done. Also, continue highlighting, continue contacting your colleges. Make sure your highlight film is up to date.
Right.
Make sure all of your information that your coaches have is up to date. I know on my profile sheet, I have your Twitter, I have your email address, I have your cell phone number. And they're not like us, man. So they change their cell phone numbers every 2 weeks.
Like, don't do it.
So make sure the coaches have that information. Make sure your Twitter is up to date. Make sure that all the pieces that these people are going to start using to get in touch with you are up to date and they can access you. Make sure anything that is on there is presentable. Go clean out all that junk now. Now is the time. Get all that craziness off of it. Don't retweet your friends and the fights at the school. Get all that stuff off of your stuff now. And even be careful with your Snapchatting. I'm telling you, I got some craziness over the weekend. Don't do it. Just don't do it. And then for those that are coming up on their senior year, man, make sure you got everything lined. Sit down with somebody that can look at that transcript. And I'm not saying you shouldn't do that for any of these other years. Parents, you should always request a transcript at the end of every school year or before the start of the next school year so that you have all of that information. You want to make sure that everything is in order. Make sure you're taking the right classes. And in all of these grades, I want parents to make sure that their athletes are on top of their grades. That is what's most important. It's not hitting the field, because even if you are on the field, if your grades aren't in line, all of that can be over in a semester at a high school.
Right.
Because you'll be ineligible.
Ineligibility is not a great thing.
Right.
Oh my God. It's the worst thing to be.
And for football players, and basketball, you need to be eligible. I mean, you need to keep your eligibility right both semesters.
Right.
Because you have you have regular football season, and then if you mess up at the end of that, then you can't play your spring football. And basketball lasts 2 semesters.
Hey, man.
You best believe coaches are looking at spring saying, why he ain't playing this
And that's
spring?
the thing. The coaches come out to watch these spring games. They come and watch.
You better have everything in order.
And you not there.
You ain't playing?
Have everything in order, people.
I'm just scratching you off the list.
No, I'm just not going to keep it moving. All right, we got our signal
We got the
together.
fist. So
when we come back, man, about to meet another All-American. Stay with us.
I am an American soldier. I'm a warrior and a member of a team. I serve the people of the United States and live the Army values.
I will always place mission first.
I will never accept defeat.
I will never accept defeat.
I will never quit. I will never leave a fallen comrade.
I am disciplined.
I am disciplined.
Physically and mentally tough.
Trained and proficient in my warrior task and drills.
I always maintain my arms, my equipment, and myself.
I am an expert and I am a professional.
I stand ready to deploy, engage, and destroy
The enemies of the United States of America in close combat.
I am a guardian of freedom and the American way of life.
I am an American soldier.
I am an American soldier.
I am an American soldier.
There's strong, and there's Army strong. See what it takes at GoArmy.com.
JBT 700 Miami Circle 30324. It's not a chain, it's a chain reaction. Invest $49 a month at a real gym. For more info, go to facebook.com/Jeans Body Tech.
Listen, as a hiring manager, I've got to tell you, the best job candidate isn't always the typical candidate. Sometimes they're a grad of life.
Meet the grads of life. Young adults of unique determination and experience, an ideal fit for your company in an entry-level position, internship, or mentorship. They might not have every qualification you typically look for, but they're exactly who your company needs.
Sometimes the best candidates aren't the ones you're used to.
Go to gradsoflife.org to learn how to find, cultivate, and train this great pool of untapped talent. Brought to you by the Ad Council and gradsoflife.org.
Okay, so 5 tacos of cheese and a large soda. That's $10,012. Please drive around.
Wait, 10,000 what?
It's obvious you're buzzed and driving.
I've only had a few. I'm fine.
Yeah, the food's $12, but getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Please drive around. Actually, just park and come in.
Nothing kills a buzz like getting pulled over for buzz driving, because buzz driving is drunk driving. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
This is Judge Hatchett, and you're listening to The Crush on SSNATL.com.
Not many times we get the opportunity to have multiple All-Americans in here, but the Crush Interview Part 2 continue to be brought to you by Morrison Software. Go to Morrison.com for more information. Maceo, you got to do another introduction, brother.
Hey, man. 15-time state champion.
I wish.
That means she been in school a long time. She won that. UGA signee, man. True 5-star recruit, man. She heading over to Athens, man. Q Morrison to the microphone. What's up, Q?
Hello. It's good to be here.
So, Q, let me ask you, every time you're in these state championships and it goes 0-0-0 and you winning, what going through your mind? It's always your senior year. What was through your mind? It's your last one. What was your mind with that?
Well, first thing first, I told Coach, I'm going to give you another state championship. So, I knew like that state championship game, and when I step on that court, it's all business. Like I had friends on the other team. It was all business. So I just had to stay confident and play my game.
Let me slide this up for you a little bit.
Sound like you're not lacking no confidence. I mean, you done won it plenty of times. So I mean, what made this time different?
Because I was a senior, and a lot of them girls look up to me, so I had to lead them.
What is leadership to you?
Staying positive, talking to my teammates, and leading them up and down the court, dishing them, getting them buckets so they can get hype into the game, and also giving buckets too.
Buckets. It's in the building part 2.
Everybody get buckets. Everybody getting buckets, B.
Yeah, just letting everybody stay positive, really.
Why Georgia?
Georgia. One, because I love the atmosphere. No, let me go back. One, because it's close to home. My mom get to come to my games and my family.
Okay.
And then 2, because I like the atmosphere. The girls, they make me feel like family and at home, and the coaching staff. Like, it's just like one big happy family up there.
Then UConn didn't factor into the equation?
No.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
How many schools were was it always Georgia, or were there other schools that you actually were thinking about?
Georgia was in my top 3. It was Georgia, Auburn, and the University of Miami.
Wow. Wow. Shocking. I mean, I think it just seems like it's always, I guess, every young lady's dream to go to UConn, but clearly that's not the case.
No, I'm going what's best for me.
I love it.
Find your fit.
Find your fit.
Wow.
Being a point guard, what's the best part for you? Being able to distribute it to your girls, getting them off, letting them do their thing, or you putting up them points yourself? Which one feels better for you?
Well, of course, me getting.
That is truly your.
Oh yeah, my uncle's a beast. But I'm originally a wing player, but since like our main point guard went down, Chanel Wilson, I had to step up and play her role.
Okay.
So, I mean, either one works.
But you get them points when you need to.
Oh yeah.
You get them points when you need to.
Well, since she put the sign up, we gonna go to
nice
a commercial. Now. But when we come back,
we want to be told.
We want to talk about being a student athlete and what what you had to do to make sure that you were going to be able to get to Georgia. So when we come back, y'all, more with Q Morrison, y'all.
Well, stay with us.
You can file your own taxes. It's simple. Just click. If filing your own taxes is not for you, we've got you covered. Just click to reach a real CPA. Most advice is free, or you can hire a CPA if you're still convinced that tax preparation is just not for you. It's all right here on myowntaxreturn.com. That's myowntaxreturn.com.
People are always looking to invest in a good opportunity. So what if you could invest in the future of kids, like a stock? Not the kind of stock that's about making money, but a stock for social change, called Better Futures. With your investment, it helps students like me go to college. My name is Charles, and I'm your dividend.
Invest in better futures with UNCF. Visit uncf.org/invest. A mind is a terrible thing to waste, but a wonderful thing to invest in. Brought to you by UNCF and the Ad Council.
Driving has a rhythm all its own. Don't wreck it with a text. Before you get behind the wheel, silence your phone. Or better yet, designate a texter. For more text-free driving tips, visit stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
Hi, this is Terry Crews, actor, former football player, and father of 5. I'm also an expert on drama. There's a good kind that comes with having a house full of kids, and there's silly drama like the drama around my percolating pectorals. And then there's the drama you can skip.
Skip the drama that comes with not having your high school diploma or equivalency. Find free adult education classes near you and finish your diploma. Visit finishyourdiploma.org. That's finishyourdiploma.org.
And lead the drama to actors like me.
Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ed Council.
This is Keon Carpenter, former Atlanta Falcon. You are tuned in to The Crush on Sensation Station Network.
Hey, man. Still in our Crush interview right now with Q Morrison. Make sure you had a question before we left, man.
She didn't start from the bottom because she... Oh, never mind. Okay. Talk about being a true student athlete.
One, books come first.
Uh-oh. Say that one more time.
That's good enough.
The books come first.
Books come first, okay.
Because without the books, you ain't going nowhere.
You just talked about that earlier today.
I mean, jeez. Some people don't think that. Some people just think, oh, I'm just going to go ball.
Oh, no, they ain't going to go ball too far. Not too far.
They're going to be the championship of the rec league.
Boy, Park All-Americans.
Right.
She got game, sitting out there with bad knees and everything. So,
wow. So, the books come first.
Sir.
What's been...
Hope y'all wrote that down.
In your career, what's been some of the highlights that you can talk about? Because, being an All-American, winning state championship, you got a lot of things posted on your walls.
Highly decorated.
So what's some of the things that you look back and you be like, man, I can't believe sometimes that this here, or you work for it, you get it. That's
Yeah, I can't believe I won. I got MVP at Nike Nationals when we won it. I didn't think I was gonna get it, but I got it.
You got MVP?
Yes, sir.
Jesus.
Well, Glaze, she only ranked 7th in the nation.
Jeez, well, Macy.
She's a 5-star. Come on, guy.
Don Staley, you in trouble. I'm sorry, did I say that?
Why not Don Staley? Why not South Carolina?
I don't know. They're not a bad team, but they wasn't as on me as heavy as these other schools was.
Georgia closed that border, Maceo. They were closing that border, baby.
They better.
Georgia, like, we ain't letting her get out the state.
I wish the men's program would do that also. Well, I didn't mean to be petty about
that. You went there.
Yeah, I didn't mean to be petty about it.
We're going to cut your mic off.
On that step,
Right!
We about to cut his mic off.
This interview is about Q.
Thank you.
We're
Focus.
Sorry. We're sorry. Did you have your decision made your junior year, or you just let it all play out?
I let it all play out, but I mainly came to my decision over the summer.
Okay. But you already had your SAT score and everything played. You weren't worried about none of this stuff,
No, sir.
It must be. That got to be a good feeling.
Yes, when did you take the SAT or ACT?
I can't even exactly remember.
Was it like your junior year, your sophomore year?
My junior year.
Okay, So what we've been telling them. Oh, okay.
The earlier you take it, the better.
The less pressure.
Yes.
So taking it to junior year, when did you know that your game was a little different? That you loved the game of basketball? When did you know?
I think I knew when I came out the womb.
You knew immediately. I'm ready to do this.
It really hit me when I actually came into high school.
Mm-hmm.
So I knew then I had to get actually serious about it and take off from there.
The sign has been up, so I don't know. She thinks she can do a little high seat just a little bit?
Yeah, let's
put a little high seat real quick.
Let's
she can handle pressure. All American. We got that. Right. MVP. We come back, man. We're going to do the high seat with our girl Q, man. Stay with us. It's the Crush.
I am an American soldier. I'm a warrior and a member of a team.
I serve the people of the United States and live the Army values.
I will always place mission first.
I will never accept defeat.
I will never accept defeat.
I will never quit. I will never leave a fallen comrade. I am disciplined.
I am disciplined.
Physically and mentally tough.
Trained and proficient in my warrior tasks and drills.
I always maintain my arms, my equipment, and myself.
I am an expert and I am a professional.
I stand ready to deploy, engage, and destroy
The enemies of the United States of America in close combat.
I am a guardian of freedom and the American way of life.
I am an American soldier.
I am an American soldier.
I am an American soldier.
There's strong, and there's Army strong. See what it takes at GoArmy.com.
People are always looking to invest in a good opportunity. So what if you could invest in the future of kids, like a stock? Not the kind of stock that's about making money, but a stock for social change, called Better Futures. With your investment, it helps students like me go to college. My name is Charles, and I'm your dividend.
Invest in better futures with UNCF. Visit uncf.org/invest. A mind is a terrible thing to waste, but a wonderful thing to invest in. Brought to you by UNCF and the Ad Council.
Hello, everybody. It's Rodell Lewis, inviting you to join the Jen and Rodell in the ATL show on SSNATL.com as we simulcast with 247praiseradio.com Saturday starting at 8 a.m.
Oh, my God!
It's a taste of tradition where we play great gospel music, great artists, interviews, and a lot of fun.
That's wonderful.
So join Jen and Rodell in the ATL as we get our praise on 247praiseradio.com, simulcasting on SSNATL.com.
If you're looking for that ratchet, you're in the wrong place. It's the nation's urban internet station, Sensation Station Network.
Hey, this is Teddy Parrish, and you're listening to The Crush on SSNATL.com.
We're back, man. We about to throw some hot questions at our girl Q right now. 5-star going to the University of Georgia champion, just got
Gold
rings,
dogs.
all rings.
Gold dogs.
So start it off, Maceo.
Kobe LeBron.
Kobe.
Oh, man.
I knew it.
It's all bad. It's all bad.
The most points you ever scored in the game?
24.
Okay. Recently, or was that? What year was that?
This year.
It was this year? Okay.
Favorite sneaker to hoop in?
No, KD's.
KD's.
Bad. It's going down here fast. Come on, Maceo.
Being a point guard, most assists you had in the game.
Ooh. I don't know. I think 10 because I don't really look at my stats like that.
What? Mason, you put your stat sheet out, right?
Only old buckets look at stats.
Man, I gotta get some more. Where do you keep the state championship rings?
On my dresser.
On your dresser?
Yes, sir.
Are they in a box at least?
Man, you need to put them up.
No.
They just on them.
Because sometimes I wear them, even though I haven't worn them in a minute, but I put it on my dresser.
You know, I had multiple rings too. That's a state
No.
champion. I got multiple too. I understand what you're talking about. It's
I only have 2.
You only got 2?
Yes, I came to McEachern last year, so I got the one last year and the one this year.
Oh.
I got 2 too, though. When I played, I got 2.
He gonna keep going, rubbing.
Yeah, he gonna
I got 2.
He gonna keep.
I know you
They
did.
played a lick.
You got one this year coming.
I got one coming.
You sure did.
I need to ask, can I get one too? we ain't gonna talk about that. What are you looking forward to when you get to Athens?
More team building and getting to know everyone more, and a great year.
Are you looking forward to going to college? You know, I mean, I know it's close, but still, I mean, you get to be away from the house now. You looking forward to that?
I am, but I'm not, because I'm going to miss my family.
Oh.
I was running.
Did you know your uncle really got buckets? You heard the stories of
Kiki for 3.
Oh, you see he got videos?
I ain't seen no video, but I know he get buckets.
Oh, yeah, he did. He got buckets. He really did get buckets.
You just scream out your window, Kiki for 3, and everybody like, hey, where he at? Can I get him on my team right now?
His range was as soon as he walked in the gym. Crazy.
What part of your game that you feel like you could work on a little bit in the off season?
More of my ball handling.
Because it's going to be like you going to the SEC, you're going to be balling up in there, man.
Who's going to win the men's Final Four?
I don't even know who in it.
She sound like Pio.
Yeah, but
they don't have time.
Clearly, ballers don't score. I ain't watching the Final Four. Don't ask me nothing else about the Final Four.
I don't really have time to watch TV.
Look at this.
And she got to do her work.
I must not be no baller.
Makes you,
I'm sad over here, man.
makes you a little older there, man. Probably back in the day, you wouldn't have looked either, man.
I didn't keep up with that stuff back then. Thank you for reminding me. All right, I'm back.
Yeah.
I'm back. Yeah.
Do you know who's in the women's Final Four?
I know you could. And I know Mississippi State is, because that girl went off other night.
Well, you got 2 teams from the SEC there, and South Carolina's there.
Oh, okay.
So you got 2 out of the 4, 2 teams you'll be playing next year.
Are you looking forward to being part of March Madness when you get there?
Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, man, I can't wait, man. I'm already looking forward to you out there, too.
They going to let you wear team?
No, 23.
Excuse me?
It was retired at McEachern, so.
Excuse me?
It's Cameron's favorite number.
We'll be right back.
When I grow up, I want to be a new pair of blue jeans.
When I grow up, I want to be a kid's first computer.
I want to be a warm fleece on a
I
cold
want to be
day.
a football
I want to be
stadium.
a bike that races around the country.
I want to be a bench on a forest trail.
When I grow up, I don't want to be a piece of garbage. And if you recycle me, I won't be.
Give your garbage another life. Recycle. Learn how at iwanttoberecycled.org. Brought to you by Keep America Beautiful and the Ad Council.
Vince Lombardi once said that it's hard to be aggressive when you're confused. Some of us think that taking our lives to the next level, both personally and professionally, is a confusing and complicated process. Guess what? It's not, and I can prove it. My book, Truisms, will show you how living your life by rules that are so self-evident and obvious, you'll say, I knew that. This powerful yet short, detailed bestseller is on sale right now, under $10. Go to michaelmcfadden.com. That's michaelmcfadden.com and let Truisms help you to the next level.
You can file your own taxes. It's simple. Just click. If filing your own taxes is not for you, we've got you covered. Just click to reach a real CPA. Most advice is free, or you can hire a CPA if you're still convinced that tax preparation is just not for you. It's all right here on myowntaxreturn.com. That's myowntaxreturn.com.
People are always looking to invest in a good opportunity. So what if you could invest in the future of kids, like a stock? Not the kind of stock that's about making money, but a stock for social change, called Better Futures. With your investment, it helps students like me go to college. My name is Charles, and I'm your dividend.
Invest in better futures with UNCF. Visit uncf.org/invest. A mind is a terrible thing to waste, but a wonderful thing to invest in. Brought to you by UNCF and the Ad Council.
Hey, what's up? It's your boy Killer Mike, Killer Kill from the Ville. You're checking me out right now on the Sensation Station Network. Make sure you tune in, suckers.
Hey, man. One of them days, man, when you just have All-American after All-American come on your show. You know what I'm saying, Maceo?
Done it all.
Done it all.
Done it all.
Done it all. So, hey, we're still here with Q Morrison, 5-star state champ from McEachern, headed to the University of Georgia. Who would you say your game is patterned after? What athlete, what baller right now you would say your game is patterned after?
I don't know. I don't really watch too many female teams play.
She don't got no time for them, man.
They got time, man.
She doing her work. That's why her grades are right.
Her grades like that. When you're a 5-star, man, you don't be caring about, man, I get my own buckets.
I get my own buckets.
My own
They pattern their game after me.
Now, when you do report to Georgia, man, you got to start over. What you looking forward to being a freshman?
Getting picked on, but it's okay. Cause I got a hard school, so I can fight through all that.
Okay, the mental. Okay,
Nah.
okay.
Any idea what you want to major in when you get there?
Broadcasting journalism.
Smart.
Keep making that money.
These are the stories that I like to tell you right here because again, it's so we get so frustrated about recruiting, but when you have the foundation right, it just makes everything that much easier.
Have you enjoyed your recruiting process?
I have. It's been rocky, but I have.
Well, what did you enjoy about your recruiting trips?
I didn't go on too many.
You did?
No.
Like you were ready to go to Georgia, though.
You pretty much.
Because I knew for a fact I didn't want to go far.
Okay.
That makes sense.
But did you at least go to Miami?
No. I was about to, but I didn't.
So you didn't do it.
That makes sense, though. I mean, because, again, when you know where you want to go, and that works out for you, and like say, clearly you had the idea in mind, like, look, I'm not going cross country. I'm not going here. This is what I want to stay close to home.
Yeah.
And make it easy.
Makes it a lot easier,
I can see it. I can dig that. Wearing number 23, down at Georgia. Okay.
Last time somebody wore that at Georgia, I think the twins won it. There were two twins at Georgia. That one was 23 and one was 33. So I think that number may still be there back in the.
It is. Her name Haley. She has it now. She's a senior. So when she leaves, I'll be.
You coming right on there. Let me get that jersey real quick off you. Oh, hold up. Leave that here. Let me get that real quick.
Hey, look, they dubbed this show the All-American Show. It was the All-American Show tonight.
I like the way you have put yourself in the middle like you was there too. Buckets with them, though.
No. I just said, listen, I told y'all about Church League stories.
Church League All-American, right?
Church League All-American, first team. First team.
No, sir.
No doubt.
When you hear this right, when
You hear, no, sir.
Well, I mean, you couldn't make the basketball team at Doug because, certain guy averaged 50 off the bench.
He came off the bench. Did you know he came off the bench?
No.
Yes, he was 6-man and put up 30 a game.
Yeah, his younger year. Then he became the guy then. I mean,
He still, man.
Man, whatever.
When you talk about being able to, when it's all said and done, when you get to Georgia, what's the one thing you want your career to be at Georgia? What would you like to be known for once you step on campus and when you leave? Because you want to leave a legacy when you get there. What do you want to do? You want to bring that ring home? What's some of the goals you want to do when you get to Georgia?
Oh, yes. It'll be Coach Joni. I want it to be her first ring with me there, getting a ring. Because she's been there for like 3 or 4 years now.
Yeah.
So I want it to be her first ring there with me. So that'll be exciting.
Coach Joni, get that ring. We're going to get you that ring because she has taken over for a legend. And, it'd be good for her to get some.
He a legend? You call him a legend?
He's
my bad.
Don't get Brandy and
my bad.
Don't
man,
don't get Keisha coming at me. Hey.
That's my man.
Get Keisha them coming up here. Hey, that's you.
What you talking about?
I don't want them problems.
Yeah, I don't want no problems either. But I just love your story and how you said just the grades matter. We need more. People need to hear that all the time, that grades matter, because that's the only way that you're gonna get in today's game. You're gonna get to college.
It is. No other way. You can be the best player out there in the world. You're not going nowhere without the grades.
And there it is.
Man.
We're gonna make her do a drop for that.
we just gonna cut this up right here.
Right.
Yeah, because she's coming from an awards banquet.
Right.
Yeah, so you just getting the boards and awards. How many is your room full?
It is.
Yeah.
You got medals and everything hanging on the wall.
Well, it's not on the wall. I have like this long case, so it's like stacking.
You got a case.
Between both of them, they probably got so many trophies, man. You have to fly.
Hey, before you go, any shout-outs you want to give?
Yes, I want to give a shout-out to my mom, Tanya Morrison, and my stepdad, Joaquin Wright, my little brother, Joaquin Wright Jr.
He get buckets, too?
He tried.
Everybody else felt like getting buckets tonight.
He tried.
He
tried right there.
And my brother, Aquinas Morrison, and my family over there at McEachern, and up there at UGA.
UGA fans, here she come.
Here she come, man.
Here she come. We about to take a quick photo real quick, man. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Hey, when you get those buckets, enjoy it. Don't forget about them.
I won't.
All right.
First meal.
All right. We'll be right back.
Coming to Tampa Bay, I said we want to win a Super Bowl, and I believe we will.
From IamSecond.com.
We came close, but never really did win that championship.
Former NFL head coach Tony Dungy.
At the end of my 6th year, I was fired, and it was one of the biggest disappointments of my life. Next year, I'm in Indianapolis, get to the playoffs, but get knocked out again. And for the next couple of years, it's the same thing. Everyone is saying Colts are never going to win one. And I did wonder, why didn't it pan out the way I thought it would? But I determined that I had to have Christ first, and that everything else came below that, including my own desires. The next year, that ended up being our year to go to the Super Bowl and win it, and it was a wonderful feeling. Every decision I make, I'm going to make it through the lens of Jesus Christ, and He'd guide us to that ultimate victory. I'm Tony Dungy, and I am second.
I am an American soldier. I'm a warrior and a member of a team.
I serve the people of the United States and live the Army values.
I will always place mission first.
I will never accept defeat.
I will never accept defeat.
I will never quit.
I will never leave a fallen comrade.
I am disciplined.
I am disciplined.
Physically and mentally tough.
Trained and proficient in my warrior tasks and drills.
I always maintain my arms, my equipment, and myself.
I am an expert and I am a professional.
I stand ready to deploy, engage, and destroy the
enemies of the United States of America in close combat.
I am a guardian of freedom and the American way of life.
I am an American soldier.
I am an American soldier.
I am an American soldier.
There's strong, and there's Army strong. See what it takes at GoArmy.com.
Uncle Dan? Mom? Dad? If you store your guns properly, so not just anyone can get to them.
I'll feel safer when I'm playing outside.
Safer when walking home.
Safer when my friends come over. As your neighbor, I'll feel safer.
As a school teacher, I'll feel safer.
We'll all feel safer.
Your family, friends, and neighbors are all counting on you. If you own a gun, you have a full-time responsibility. When you aren't using it, be sure it can't get into the hands of curious children, troubled teenagers, a thief, or anyone else who might misuse it. Remember, always, lock it up. For more information on firearm storage safety, visit ncpc.org. This message brought to you by the National Crime Prevention Council, the Bureau of Justice Assistance, and the Ad Council.
JBT 700 Miami Circle 30324. It's not a chain, it's a chain reaction.
Invest $49 a month at a real gym.
For more info, go to facebook.com/Jeans Body Tech.
Hello, everybody. It's Rodell Lewis, inviting you to join the Jen and Rodell in the ATL show on SSNATL.com as we simulcast with 247praiseradio.com Saturday starting at 8 a.m.
Oh, my God!
It's a taste of tradition where we play great gospel music, great artists, interviews, and a lot of fun.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So join Jen and Rodell in the ATL as we get our praise on 247praiseradio.com, simulcasting on SSNATL.com.
Hey, this is Teddy Parrish, and you're listening to The Crush on SSNATL.com.
Wow, boy. You know, man, sometimes you just had to let buckets come in the room.
Man, you had to see the smile on Wendy's face when she said something about them grades, man.
Yeah,
Wendy just was like, she lit up.
Let me ask you a question, Wendy. I mean, looking at your children and their success and grades being a big part of it, as a parent, do you sometimes look at it because I have to not go on the field sometimes. Me and May still talked about this with our children, but you look at your kids and knowing what you know, do you sometimes be like, I know what it takes to get there. Do you try not to get too emotionally involved with it?
So this is the thing. I actually don't have to fuss at my kids about grades. We set that straight jump.
Right.
Like Winter is the kid that comes home and automatically does her work. Mm-hmm. On the weekend, she'll disappear. Says you like when Winter she up there doing homework. That's just how she is.
Right.
I get more involved about their level of competitiveness. I'm like, y'all too soft. Like, why am I upset? Why am I on the sidelines feeling like why is my heart beating fast? Mm-hmm. Like I'm in the game. So we actually I think get more involved with our kids about their level of competitiveness because I'm like, at what point do you get that dog in you where you like, oh no, you not about to beat me? But I mean, just listening to her put it into perspective for me because she said she realized like her freshman year, like okay, I'm in high school now.
It's time to take it to the next level.
I got to do it. It's either do or die right now.
Right.
And just listening to her say that as she just put something in perspective for me, about me, my kids, like, they're not even in high school, and I'm expecting them to perform at this high level. But sometimes kids don't get that level of competitiveness until they're a little bit older.
That's a good point because she said my freshman year I knew.
Now Cameron,
I don't know. She just special.
Yeah,
man.
she get it. Sometimes some kids are just like that. But neither the other two, no.
Because when Jeff took that picture of her after they won and she still wasn't happy because her performance was not at the par where it should have been.
Not play.
That's scary.
And it's a good thing. And it's kind of funny because kind of look at that quote that Frank Martin that kind of went around this week. And
very good quote.
And it's true.
Yeah.
Because you kind of sit back and you be like, well, you know what? Yeah. We have to stop saying that, this generation, because they kids. They only do what we allow them to do.
We're raising this generation, so who is it? The generation is us.
Right.
Yeah. and I can remember when we were over at Westlake, I got called in the principal office because after the game, I told the kids that it's their fault.
Yeah.
And the parents, they kind of took it the wrong way. And what I told them is like, it's our job to put the best play. We feel like we got the best players on the field. So when the ball dropped, the play not made, it's my fault?
No, because you can't do nothing. You're not on the field.
Right. So, and I had to tell the principal, I was like, well, in essence, it really is. Well, the Boots Club feel like y'all blaming the kids. Well, who on the field? who on the field?
Right.
So, I mean, it was just one of those things to see his quote. And I was like, you know what? Spot on. Like, that's right.
It is. It definitely is.
Just looking at it, man. Because I just thought about that, man. Just because hearing two different situations tonight. When you hear a guy who came from a situation who he was a baller. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But he had to learn a different way. You know what I'm saying? I take away from the game. Almost took the game away from himself.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But he had to come back and get it back. And now, buckets.
Well, what I did like about Phil, he never said anything about his size.
Nothing.
Never said not one thing about his size. Not one time did he say, well, it's because I'm 5'11". It's because, like, dude, I'm just going to go play.
He sounded...
Get buckets.
He sounded like he's 6'4".
He sounded
like, if you didn't know no better, you'd be like, dude, about 6'4", about 215.
Getting buckets.
I mean, he was like, oh, y'all have a choice. Play me close, I'm going to kill you this way. Play me deep, I'm going to kill you this way.
And he will pull up one step over half. One step over half. He will try it.
Wow.
And he's made it. So that's the whole thing.
You got to love that, man.
Dog, I felt, it was some confidence in the room tonight.
And you know what? To be successful, you have to have it. Man. You got to have it.
Because he never saw himself as 5'10". He saw him as a baller. Oh.
She gonna give you the point finger next.
Yeah, we gone, man. We gotta take a quick break. We'll be right back.
When I grow up, I want to be a new pair of blue jeans.
When I grow up, I want to be a kid's first computer.
I want to be a warm fleece on a
I
cold
want to be
day.
a football
I want to be
stadium.
a bike that races around the country.
I want to be a bench on a forest trail.
When I grow up, I don't want to be a piece of garbage. And if you recycle me, I won't be.
Give your garbage another life. Recycle. Learn how at iwanttoberecycled.org. Brought to you by Keep America Beautiful and the Ad Council.
Marie Callender's knows that you may not have time to roll out dough for a perfectly flaky crust that's made from scratch. Or enough time to mix vegetables with all white meat chicken and a homemade gravy. She knows you may not have a moment to crimp the edges of your favorite chicken pot pie. But Marie Callender's does. And when she's done, all you need to do is find time to grab someone special. Sit down and savor. Marie Callender's, it's time to savor.
Great leaders aren't born. They're made, and not just anywhere. They're made in special places by special qualified trainers in places like the Academy of Creative Coaching. The Academy of Creative Coaching is an international certification program with courses in health and wellness coaching, spiritual coaching, relationship coaching, executive coaching, life coaching, and cultural competency coaching. Courses are online, hybrid, or face-to-face. The Academy of Creative Coaching is empowering coaches to empower the world. Make a positive change in yourself and the world. Go to academyofcreativecoaching.com.
This is University of Georgia linebacker Demetrius Douglas. You're tuned in to The Crush on Sensation Station Network.
Who's singing? We're going to that Crush recap brought to you by
Blunt Power.
With Blunt Power, 3 sprays last for days. You can find out more about
Blunt Power
at their website, bluntpower.com. I go to their Facebook page, their Twitter page at Blunt Power. Maceo, man.
Can you say what up?
What up,
What's
King?
up?
The Candle Lady.
Kenya Candles.
What you got, bro?
So, man, I done tagged y'all in this a couple of times. I don't know if y'all watched it yet, but this QB1 story, Beyond the Lights, it follows 3 of the top quarterbacks in the nation. Jake Fromm from Houston County, Tate Martell from Bishop Gorman, and Tavon Bowers, he's at Bishop McDevitt in Pennsylvania. This truly gives you the recruiting 101 in all its essence. This kid, Tate Martell, so he's already enrolled at Ohio State. And he's kind of, at Bishop Gorman. Bishop Gorman is a very prestigious program.
Mm-hmm.
He's a very spoiled kid. And you see the coaches like really jump him in a lot of these episodes. Jake Fromm as well. But the one thing I take out of watching this is like everything we talk about on this show, it's all on display.
You get to see the process.
You really get to see it. These 3 kids, some of the best students in the school.
Okay.
They're all going Division I colleges, but the work ethic that these kids have, both classroom and on the field, is easy to see why the creator of Friday Night Lights decided, you know what, I'm going to follow these 3 kids.
Yeah.
And I think all parents need to watch this, because for all you guys who think that your kid is all that, look at what these guys are doing. Mm-hmm. And ask yourself, are we doing the same things that these guys are doing? If not, stop whining and complaining.
Right.
Because we talk about it all the time. The process is actually easy.
It is.
We make it hard.
We definitely make it hard on ourselves.
We make it hard.
Real quick, your dad asked what school she goes. She went to McEachern, Pops. Q. And also, he said that her parents do a good job, because she said yes, sir, and all that. She had very good manners. And speaking about what Maceo said, man, I mean, the process, you need, if you're a parent, you're listening, this will be a good show to look out, man. I haven't seen, I'm going to jump into it, because, I like seeing these guys, Jake Fromm up there, he giving old boy business right now in Georgia right now.
He is.
But he had to go through the process. Everybody don't care about your stars. You still got to take the test. You still got to have the scores.
Them stars don't mean nothing in this school.
You got 1.8 with 5 stars. Guess what? It becomes a negative 2.8.
And you can ready to get a job at the test
right?
Or the quick trip.
You better get yourself together, man.
But I mean, it's something. And like I say, they just aired the new episode. As soon as I get the alert.
Netflix or
no? It's on GoPro. It's on Facebook. It's on GoPro.
GoPro. Okay.
GoPro.
It's different these days.
And like I say, I mean, everything is laid out, and it's funny because, like, in an episode tonight, I don't ruin for y'all, but you know, Tate gets pulled, and his dad in the stands like, why they pulling Tate? But the coach on the field like, dude, you are killing us tonight. Dude, you're a senior. I'm not gonna lose like this with a senior. They put another kid in.
Wow.
And I mean, but that's part of it. It's part of it. And he tells him at the game, like, listen, I love you, but dude, I'm not gonna lose with a senior. I'll put your backup in and let him. I don't expect the senior to make the mistakes that you're making.
Yeah, that's
especially
right.
at a school like Bishop Gordon.
No, yeah, because they back to back. They got players ready to go.
His backup, who they put in, already got like 7 offers.
Yeah.
So he just waiting to be.
He backing up.
He just waiting to be the man for a year. But they probably got 2 or 3 other 5-star kids that are trying to transfer into.
Without giving out too much, though, was he giving a chance to make up for his mistakes?
Yeah, eventually. But I mean, he running around and he fumbles the ball.
Oh,
you know,
God.
he don't have the ball secure. Coach called a play. He checked to something else. Then he come over there and tell Coach, well, I thought the coach like, no.
Right. Don't think. Just do.
No.
Not at high school. You ain't that big, bro.
and it's so funny because so much of the stuff that we talk about, like one of the coaches, he's a blast the kid. Put your phones up. Like, why y'all always have to be on the phone? You know, people don't like us because y'all always tweeting crazy stuff.
Right.
Like, stop.
Get rid of your social media.
Coach said, yeah, you probably can't even play. You probably can't even get the QT with your 1.8.
Can't even get the QT.
You probably can't even get your QT. But I advise everybody, no matter the sport you play, and these are like 3 of the highest recruited kids in the country. Like, Tate, he at Ohio State now. He's an early enrollee.
All of them early? Because Jake's still early, too.
Yeah, Jake early. The kid, Tavon, he was supposed to, he tore his ACL.
Oh, that's right.
So he's actually going to get gray shirted.
Okay.
So he's going to rehab. He's going to get surgery to rehab, and then he's going to enroll in January.
Watch how dope Wendy is. What's the gray shirt again, Wendy?
Come on, Don. How you going to do this? You know I know what a gray shirt is.
No, I just want for the people.
Okay, so with a gray shirt, it allows you to do a January enrollment pretty much, and so it buys you some time. So especially for kids with injuries. It gives you and it doesn't take the scholarship money away from the school for the year. It's a lot that goes into it on the school end more so than on the kids end, but it does allow a kid to get there, take classes, and get ready. And if they decide to go ahead and go, they can go and they can take some classes, but you're paying.
And then another story, and it talks about Recruit 101. Luke May, walk on. To hero. And what's funny is we say it all the time. Now, if your mom and daddy got the funds, to send you to your dream school, hey,
do what you
by
do.
all means,
knock yourself out, and maybe one day you can beat Luke May.
Getting a standing ovation at 8
But
o'clock
I mean,
in the morning.
like, what the whole thing is now, the Luke Mays are few and far between.
Very.
That's what people got to understand.
Very.
Can you say the coaches took the swimmers' phones?
Oh yeah, you got to take that stuff. Oh, they showed. Can you let's not talk about that.
She get it. I mean, but you know,
focus.
At the end of the day, man.
You know, hey, we not here to tear down no dreams.
Right.
But if your mama got 100, 200 grand set aside for you to go to school, hey man, go to that school that you want to go to that you've always dreamed of.
You have your one shining moment, but there's a good chance you won't.
I mean, but for every Luke May, it's like
100.
It's like 300-400 kids.
You're sitting there on the sideline like, it didn't work for me, though. I tried it.
Yeah.
But Luke May was back in class that Monday in his 8 o'clock.
Getting a standing ovation.
Well, he got a standing ovation.
See, I told y'all, I can throw anything at Wendy. She gonna come back with the question.
I tried. I tried.
You like?
And we gonna really test her metal next week while she at her conference.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna call in for the whole show.
There it is by remote.
No, don't be like, I'm remote, San Antonio.
Yeah, Leah gonna be like,
get off the phone. I can't hear this thing. Yes, man.
But like I say, man, everybody find this. I'm gonna go right after the show. I'm gonna tag everybody in this again.
Yep.
QB1 Beyond the Lights. Watch this show. Parents, watch this with your kids and understand. Listen, no matter you a 1-star to a 5-star to a no star to a negative star. Like, the process is the process.
Yeah.
And like we say all the time, it's really simple. Y'all make it hard. Y'all the ones make it hard.
Y'all look into these gray shirts. It can work for some kids.
It can work for some of
It
y'all.
can because they get that extra time.
Hey, we gotta
They
wrap
don't
this
come
up.
into spring.
I won't get cussed out before we leave today. But shout out to Phil Taylor, Division II Player of the Year.
Division II Player of the Year.
Shout out to Q Morrison, 5-star state champion, 2-time state champion, going to the University of Georgia.
Got her rings on her dresser.
On the dresser.
Your rings on the dresser?
Not in a nice little case. Hold on. I want to say thanks to Wendy.
Always.
Thank you, dog. We'll see y'all next week. Peace.